So hi, welcome back to the Chinstrap Chap show. I'm the Chinstrap Chap. My name is Neil, and today we're playing Half-Life 2. I'm not very familiar with this game, but I mean, we're going to check it out, and we'll see what happens in it. I've heard that it's a pretty scary indie horror game. And being of the Let's Play community, I feel like I'm obligated to play it, so we're going to check it out. By the way, my name is Neil. I am the Chinstrap Chaps. That is my channel name. So here we go. Oh man, this is scary. Shit. This is scary. This is a scary game. Excuse me, who are you? Who are you?
Your bathroom smells like I walk inside of a lemon and a lime.
Yeah, I don't like it. I mean, I understand it's supposed to make it sound or smell good, but no, I'm not into it. Because it's kind of weird. It's a weird smell. This is the Chinstrap Chap show. I'm the Chinstrap Chap. My name's Neil. Young Neil.
My name is Milton.
Milton.
Oh.
I was trying to just sound like a really generic Let's Player, and I'm playing Half-Life 2, and I've heard that it's an indie horror game, so
Not enough screaming though.
yeah, I know, but I didn't want to scream with the door open. Welcome back to Chinstrap Chaps. We're doing it. This isn't the Chinstrap Chat. That's bullshit. I don't think I'd be good at solo commentary.
Gotta have a foil.
Oh, and you're dead. Yeah.
It falls on top of you, and you're just like, damn it.
Yeah. I gotta have a what now? A foil?
Yeah, foil.
What is that?
You know, someone to play off of.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, because it's like otherwise I'd be having conversations about stuff that nobody can relate to. Like, dude, the new Beardfish record, it's so freaking good. And then I'd just be like, I can't accurately describe how good it is because nobody's going to fucking listen to it.
Beardfish!
That's seriously like all I've been listening to lately is like Beardfish. And then I think last week at work when I was listening to it, I'm just like, you know what, I kind of want to take a break, so then I listen to Tegan and Sarah. I like how, okay, I don't know if you can see it from here, my Tegan and Sarah poster. We moved, we got a lot of posters removed in here because they're a bunch of bullshit, and I don't really care about any of them, but we got some of them taken down. But I had the Between the Buried and Me thing underneath it, and on the poster it says, Tegan and Sarah with special guests walk off the earth. I wish there was enough space for me to take that Between the Buried and Me thing and put it over Walk Off the Earth, because I would so very dearly love to see Between the Buried and Me like open up for Tegan and Sarah.
I feel like people would go there and then leave.
Oh yeah,
people would just be like, "What the fuck is this shit?"
People would be very upset because it's kind of comparable to when Between the Buried and Me opened up for Coheed and Cambria.
Yeah,
because Coheed and Cambria is not a very heavy band at all.
No.
And Between the Buried and Me is like very heavy in comparison, and it's just like I remember hearing stories on that tour that Between the Buried and Me actually got booed off the stage at a couple of shows because of the fact that everybody was there for Coheed, and Coheed sounds nothing like Between the Buried and Me.
Yeah,
and that offends me because I'm a huge Between the Buried and Me fan, and not so much into Coheed that much.
You see,
I mean they're okay, but you know.
The only good song from Between the Buried and Me is Alaska.
No, it's A Man's Land. That's the only good song. Man's Land.
Which one is Alaska from?
Alaska.
Is that actually...
That's the self-titled album.
Okay.
Yeah, that is the title track.
I'm sorry. I just remember that's like the one that fucking Dan and Joe loved.
I don't really like that song very much because it's nothing but screaming and like blast beats the whole time. Like,
yeah.
It's really nothing more than that. Like, that's all it is.
Your soap also smells like pumpkin spice, which bothers me.
Oh, my mom put On Guard in it, which I think is supposed to help with like dry hands.
Oh, okay, well.
Which I actually kind of have that going on in between my knuckles a little bit.
I do dislike it because now I smell like a white girl. A white girl during October. Pumpkin spice.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the pumpkin scent either. I like, there's like this
I'm sorry, what?
Anything citrusy either, I'm not really big on. Like I can deal with like pineapple. I know they don't. I'm not saying they have pineapple scent, but like yeah. But well, I'm saying like citrusy as in like orangey.
Oh, okay.
Or anything orangey or maybe limey. Not really into lime that much.
I would say out of the three, lemon is my favorite. Lime would definitely be my second place.
If pineapple were a common thing, that would be my favorite.
And then orange is the bane of my existence.
Yeah, I don't like orange. We've got this humidifier going on, and she had like this orangey scent stuff, and it's good, I guess, maybe for like congestion and stuff, kind of like the peppermint would be. But it's just like I don't like orange. Like I'm just not into orange stuff.
I really wish I could find my peppermint extract. It would make this whole room smell like peppermint, and I love that.
God, I remember somebody at school had some peppermint extract, and he was giving it around to people, and it's just like, ugh.
Basically, all I do with it, whenever I have a stuffy nose, I take and put my finger on top of it, flip the vial upside down, flip it back, so I have just a little bit on, and put it right on top of my nose.
Yeah.
Just right on the ridge between your nostrils.
That'll do it, man.
And then you just...
That shit's super strong, man.
It's like Vaseline.
Yeah.
Fucking tiger balm.
Oh, yeah.
Put on your chest, except for it's not as terrible.
Save yourself! Dead ass.
Dead ass.
That poorly textured butt.
Do you think she carries anything in those back pockets, or are they like real, like actual women jeans where they don't actually have pockets?
I don't know. Maybe she's got like a wallet, unless that's just her butt.
I think that might be just her butt.
Yeah. I'm not looking at her ass like to actually like look
This
at her
is
ass.
I'm
I'm actually trying to figure out if she's got
Does she have
anything.
like
I don't
those
think she
coin
does.
things on her side
Yeah,
there,
that's
or
what it
are those
looks like.
shotgun shells? Because she doesn't use a shotgun.
They do kind of. Well, in episode 1 she does.
Oh, okay.
I think in episode 1. Yeah, in episode
This
1
is
she
in
does.
episode 1.
Episode 1, I believe she uses a shotgun. But yeah, that does kind of look like one of those like waitress coin dispenser
Yeah, the
things. Yeah. And I always like it when they put a belt around their waist. Not that they could go on her loopholes anyway, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy characters are prone to do that. Like they just put on like 5 belts.
The belt is an accessory, not a need.
Yeah.
Because the belt, the pants actually hold themselves up.
Well, no,
belt's
they've
just
got
there.
they've got a belt suspending the pants, but then they've got like 5 other belts just to look cool. It's kind of like wrappers and chains.
Yeah. I don't actually need this chain
Yeah.
to
Suspend my pants because I don't have a belt.
So, yeah. Now I just got, fucking time.
Flavor Flav.
I don't like that man.
I don't either.
Apparently he's really good with music though. Like guitars wise.
I wouldn't know.
Apparently he knows how to play like 7 instruments or something.
I think I might have heard that actually.
Like
I mean that's cool, but I mean like I don't know. Everyone knows us for is just going yeah. Like that's all he does. That's everybody knows him for anyway. Nobody fucking knows that he plays guitar. He's like Prince.
Yeah.
Prince is actually a really fucking good guitar player.
If you like fucking red Corvettes.
It's a good song. Prince actually really good, man. Like I mean I've never really listened to Prince, but I mean he is actually a really good musician.
Yeah. I've never listened to him.
He's made a lot of records too. I don't know if you know this. He's made like a shit ton of fucking albums.
A lot. Like 152?
No.
Less than that?
Buckethead's
More than
actually Buckethead has more than 100 albums, I believe.
What the fuck?
Yeah. He's got a lot of albums. He does like an album like all the time. He's like the next Frank Zappa except like Bucket.
Isn't that the guy who is really, really good on a guitar?
Yeah, Buckethead.
It's
like,
a
how do you-
KFC bucket?
Yeah, how do you not know Buckethead, man?
Buckethead
makes some good shit.
For some reason, I was thinking
Very
of
talented.
what's that one band that's like Slipknot with the masks?
Mushroomhead?
Mushroomhead. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah. I can see how you could get the two confused.
They both have head.
Yeah. No, Mushroomhead and Buckethead are very different acts. Very different. Mushroomhead's more of like industrial sort of metal stuff. Nothing too complicated. And they always have like a very like they shift lineups quite a bit. Like At least, like, they have, anyway. Maybe not so much now, but I know that they fired their guitar player that they've had, like, for the longest fucking time because he was a big party guy. And they didn't really quite like that because they're very serious about what they do. So I think he was one of the founding members, and they actually fucking kicked him out just recently.
That seems ass backwards.
Stop it. Well, I mean, you know, he was, like, getting drunk all the time and shit.
Oh,
and
you see, there's a difference between being a party guy and then being, like a problem party guy.
I think that's kind of what it was. Is like a problem party guy. Like he was drinking, and a lot of a lot of the other guys in the band don't drink like that.
Mm-hmm. Like they drink something.
Oh
but
yeah,
they're not like fucking chugging beers every fucking minute.
Yeah, like apparently, I guess that's what this guy was doing. He was doing a lot of the fucking like excessive drinking to the point where it would be like a problem.
Yeah, like blackout drunk almost.
I think so. Roughly.
Okay, yeah,
like that.
That'd be a problem.
Yeah, so, and I mean, their music's good. I think it kind of fluctuates from time to time. I was actually rather excited. I told Mitch about this a while ago, Mitch Evans, but I don't know if you checked it out or not.
No, I don't really care for it.
What? I'm talking about you. No, their old vocalist had left, and all that kind of, like, you know, alienated a lot of fans because they liked him so much.
Yeah.
And then they replaced him with another guy, and he's okay, but the old vocalist actually came back. So now they've got 3 vocalists in the band.
What?
Yeah, they've got 3 vocalists, because they had 2 before, and then, you know, the
like
one guy
a
left.
backup singer and a singer?
No, they, like, all kind of sing. It's, like, not, like, just backup. Like some guys sing the lead on some, and then the other guys sing the lead
so
on
like
the other one.
a Beatles way.
Kinda, like the one guy, Jeffrey Nothing, he's, like, one of the founding members. That's his...
Jeffrey Nothing?
That's his name. Not, like, actually, but, like, you know, his, like, you know, persona in the band.
Oh, okay.
Because, you know how they all have, the masks on, so they've all got, like, different names. Like
like Corey Taylor. And how, you know, his name is...
Well, but those guys are numbered.
Yeah.
I don't know if you knew that.
Yes,
they're numbered.
Slipknot's numbered.
So, it's kind of the same, I guess.
And they actually, I believe, have consistent members still.
Except for Paul Gray, because he's dead.
Yeah, but that's, you know, different.
But every single person in Mushroom Head has always been, like, they've always had their own unique name. So Jeffrey Nothing is, like, the main guy.
Okay.
And he's, like, the lead singer, basically, but he does, like, all the clean melodic singing and that sort of thing. And then there was J-Man, who was, like, kind of like the scream vocals, but also he does rapping.
Okay.
He raps too.
Okay.
Which is his rapping is actually pretty good, and I think that was what was missing from their music, because the new guy that they had gotten to replace him, he left the group because he had, like, family issues or something like that, so he left for a while.
Okay.
And the new guy that they got, his name is Waylon. And he's kind of like a country boy, you know, so that sort of thing. So he would do kind of like just more like the heavy vocals, more so. And he would sing too, but he didn't really do the rap so much.
Okay. And then the one guy came back?
And then J-Man, after a long time, came back. And I was actually very excited. So on their new album, they've got 3 vocalists. They've got Waylon, Jeffrey Nothing, and J-Man all doing their thing. And sometimes, you know, one guy doesn't really sing at all on a track or something like that. But they all kind of like... It's not like one person's, like, you know, outshining everybody else. It's okay. You know, it's a kind of like an equal effort sort of thing.
That's good.
Yeah, and I listened to the whole record. It's not, like, mind-blowingly amazing, but it wasn't bad. Like, I think it was better than some of the other material that they put out beforehand. So, I mean, it wasn't bad. I mean, if you're into that sort of thing, you know, check it out. But, I mean, I went through a huge Mushroom Head phase when I was younger, but I don't really listen to them much anymore. I was at, like, it was actually to the point where, like, you know, back when CD players were a thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I would, like, burn CDs, and then I'd sit in my fucking, like, in middle school with my CD player on, just listening to Mushroom Head.
See, that was kind of like me, except for I was Slipknot.
Oh, see, you and I are on the other sides of the fence, because I never really liked Slipknot.
Yeah, I like Slipknot, I never really liked Mushroom Head.
So there you go.
So
there you go.
We got the opposites.
Yeah. And the thing is like, there's such a big feud between the two bands, and when I mean the feud between the two bands, it's the fans that feud.
Yeah, because the bands probably don't...
No, the bands are cool with each other.
Yeah, they probably have complete and utter respect for each other.
Yeah.
Because I know Slipknot, most of the guys on there are pretty actually nice guys.
Oh, yeah.
And I would say probably the exact same on Mushroom Head.
Oh, yeah, they are. I remember...
Because they're all just really people.
Yeah.
People.
I remember Corey Taylor was doing like a clinic interview thing at some school or something like that, and some guy had asked him, like, oh, how would you feel about a Mushroom Head tour with Slipknot? And then, like, you know, everybody in the crowd, like, you know, because it's like, you know, he's got the fan feud going on. But Corey Taylor's like, no, man, I think it'd be pretty fucking sweet. And it's like, it would be. Like, why don't they do that?
Probably because it would be too much. Or there would be fights.
I feel like there would be fights too, but it's just like, I don't know, like maybe you should just do something to like, or like maybe start with maybe like a music video or a collaboration and be like, hey.
Or like one of those, like Live Aid or something. Well, not that exactly, but a charity one.
Yeah.
Where they're both at it, but they don't have to play at the same time.
Yeah, something
play
like that.
Play at different times.
That'd be cool. Yeah. Like maybe one's not opening for another one or whatever, you know.
Yeah. Put them at least close to each other, though.
I think, yeah, maybe like a collab would be a good place to start. Because it's like, I don't know, like, I don't understand why people fight about that. Because it's just like, just because they both wear masks doesn't mean that they're fucking, like, you know, anything comparable to one another.
They're just people playing different music. They both have the same idea about having masks.
Yeah. You don't hear people, like, bashing Hollywood Undead and shit like that because they fucking do that.
Yeah.
It's like, who cares?
Take all the emo bands, and you don't think they're all yelling at each other because they all have the same hairdo.
Yeah. Or like Ghost BC, they did that too. They've kind of got like the whole like mask thing going on too.
Yeah.
Except all of the members of the band, they all wear like these black cloaks, like in hoods, and they've got masks on, and they're all
dark and disturbed.
They're all called Nameless Ghouls. All of them are Nameless Ghouls except for the lead singer, who's like. I forgot what his name is, but he would wear like a Pope hat, and he's got face paint, and he's got like robes. And then there was also another video where he had like a fucking, almost like a Walter White mask on, and that's what it looked like to me because it was a bald mask. Like it was like a mask, like, you know, he's bald and he has sunglasses on. It's weird. Like I don't know. I never really got into Ghost BC because they're like, people just call them Ghost, but I think like their full title is Ghost BC. But they're like a '70s psychedelic rock sort of thing.
Okay, that sounds nifty.
The music's not bad, but I never really got into it because it's very like straight ahead sort of stuff. You know, I think it's just they're just kind of catering to the guys who are like, we in the '70s were so fucking awesome, you know, like that sort of thing.
Kind of like how Steel Panther is catering to the '80s.
Yeah,
rock people.
Yeah. Except Steel Panther's fantastic. I love Steel Panther. Yeah. Next time on Chinstrap Chaps, we're gonna get the fuck out of this prison.
Fuck prisons.
Fuck Mushroom Head.